Triolo, and you know what today is, September the 12th. It's Friday, as you know, Fun Fact Friday, but we're changing it to FU Friday, and that's Follow Up Friday. I know what some of you were thinking, but no, it's Follow Up Friday instead of Fun Fact Friday, because some of the things that we talk about in real estate are not always fun. So today I wanted to chat with you a little bit about inspections. When you purchase a home as a buyer and even as a seller, one of the things that happens during the transaction is the inspection. So the buyer has the right to inspect the property. I have a buyer that what I typically try to tell them is that they need to look at health and safety or any latent material defects. And what that means is like hidden things, like maybe there's a crack in the sewer, maybe there's radon, things that the seller would have no idea about. Sometimes we run into it with the roof. When we're going through that process, that's what we're looking for. And I know sometimes with buyers and sellers, they worry because they think that they're going to find something and it's another negotiating point. So, and I will tell you that that is the inspector's job, is to go through the home, and it's not uncommon to have 40 to 60 items on the report, which kind of freaks everybody out. But that is their job. You know about it. And I will tell you, inspectors do sometimes miss things. They're not required to be licensed in the state of Colorado. You can get some of them that are certified. I have a group of preferred inspectors. I have a list that I send out. It's on my website. You can go and look. They're all reputable, but they are human, and sometimes they miss things. So I know sometimes it can be scary when we're going through the process, but you want them to do an inspection. When the market was very tight and sellers were getting everything they want, a lot of people were waiving them. And at our office and at Distinct, our recommendation is you can say it's as is, but give the buyer the right to inspect, because then there's no issues that come back, that if you get sued or something comes up, that hey, we gave them the right to inspect. So when you go through the process, don't be surprised that they're going to open up every cupboard, every drawer, window. They're going to go on the roof. They're going to look at the foundation, but they do not give you a cost of repairs. That is between the buyer, the seller, the agents. That's all on them to come up with pricing. And then it's another point where you negotiate in the contract. So you'll send an inspection objection. The buyer has the right in the Colorado contract to object to anything that they find unsatisfactory. And then the seller has the opportunity to write up the resolution, and buyer and seller both have to agree to that in the contract. So always get an inspection. And we get the question a lot, should I get an inspection on a new build? Absolutely. There's things that they miss. There's not a termination in the bathroom for the fan to go out, or something comes up. So, depending on how long it's taken somebody to build, it's important to get an inspection. Obviously, it's your right, but we're always going to recommend that you have an inspection, whether it's something that was built in 1920 or something that just was built in 2025. So that's what I have for you today. FU Friday. I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend, and get out there. The weather's supposed to be a little bit cooler. I'm celebrating my daughter's 33rd birthday, so I'm excited to spend time with family. So I hope you're doing something with the people that you love. Have a great day, and thanks for tuning in.